Welcome back, everyone. We're going into part 2 here of Christmas with Cox 2018. Mr. Cox, how's Christmas?
Whew. I mean, I had to get an entirely new webcam. We're operating in
But
a
now you have an
different.
angelic glow and you look like powder a little bit, so it's cool. You're good.
Yeah,
You're good.
I took some time and became very foppish about this entire affair.
Everything
wanted
about
to-
you and around you is lit properly, except for just your forehead, which is
right here.
perfectly blown out. It's
Yeah.
great.
No,
I
just
like it. I
just
like
my
your-
skin, my fleshy
your light
skin.
halo.
Look, it's not even right. This is not even whatever. It doesn't matter. Hi, we're back. It's not gonna get any better. This is the best I can do. Oh my goodness. Let's jump back in. So the group sees that Bless is being carried off by these figures in purple robes. And he is pulled over the horizon from where you can see. What do you do?
Give
There goes
chase.
our friend.
Oh, hey, come back here, you. Yeah, they're taking away our second ranger, and you always got to have a backup ranger. So we got to go. Come on, let's go.
It's
and I'm
one
like,
of the rules of
waddling
Ranger School.
after.
Yeah, we should go after him.
That's
Plus,
right.
this boat's sinking, so where else we got to go?
Yeah, the
Yo,
boat.
we got that.
Oh, that's a good
The
point.
pirates look at you and they're like, "Aye, we'll stay back here, attempt to fix the boat. If you come off the island and make it off in one piece, we'll be setting sail in roughly 2 hours." You head off the boat and in the direction that Bless was being taken. When you arrive up on the top of the ridge, you see footsteps down towards what appears to be a hole in the ground. But one of the things that you notice right off the bat is that there is no towers, no glittering cities, nothing. The entire area, the island, the isles in general are just completely in ruin. And wherever Klaus's beautiful temple was that he would create gifts to bring to everyone, it's no longer there. In fact, you don't see any real signs of life at all, except for like the scurrying of a few weird mutated creatures running across the land itself. But you don't see anything, but you do see this hole leading deep down into the earth and the footsteps going down towards it.
Well, this looks promising.
I think I expected, I don't know, more sugar plums or something. Some trees all dolled up, some presents, or I don't know. I didn't expect it to be a hole in the ground. I mean,
One of the pirates stops
came
and
up
shouts. Yeah, well, no, they didn't, but they shout from back of the boat. Carol, you muted your microphone.
I know.
Hey, listen now. She needs to take a break on her vocal cords. That battle took it out of her. There was a lot of singing. And okay. Well, I was
We're back.
hoping that might have lasted a little bit longer.
She's good. She's
Right.
a professional, you know? She's good.
And listen. I know that Groundhog Day is a different holiday, but I guess we could go down there and take a look.
We'll celebrate it early.
Yeah.
And Rib
well,
Roll pops
see,
in.
that's
Yeah, I follow
the
you.
thing about Groundhog
Oh,
Day. It's
boy.
not all right.
It is now, apparently. So the group of you go down this hole, and what starts as just dirt and rocks and muck eventually becomes very crude stairs, and eventually becomes stone steps, and eventually you realize the group of you is now in a dungeon.
Ooh.
Who could ever have anticipated?
Hey, anyone know why it got so dark in here? Can anyone? We got a light? It's really dark. I don't know how we just wandered into here without bringing a light or something.
It's fine. Dwarves have night vision.
Oh,
I can
I
see
don't-
perfectly clearly right now.
Don't worry about it. I have just the thing, and I'm going to shapeshift into my reindeer form once
Well,
again,
light bulb. Oh,
so that I might
oh.
lead the way with my very shiny nose.
Ranger for the red-nosed reindeer.
There's not
All
a
right, let's
song
see
about
how
him.
it's
There's no
Shiny
way.
nose.
Whose real name goes there? Whose real name fits into that?
I killed an
I
eagle.
just came up
All right.
with this.
Oh,
So I
I'm a
shapeshift. I'm gonna
Mhm.
shapeshift into my reindeer form.
Sure, you
and-
shapeshift in your reindeer form, and you discover that you are.
Oh.
Oh my god,
Ranger
you're very
Bear,
big.
you're
So
huge!
large.
Quick, get shrink down!
All right, I'll
But
just put
you
myself
are,
over
yeah,
here.
you light the way through the dark and some say the fog of this dungeon, and you light the way, and you can now see a little bit in front of you. Yeah,
Excellent. Okay.
it's very
good.
impressive.
I will,
Very
I will
impressive.
get
Continue
going.
on.
And if you ever saw it,
It's a very neat trick
you
there,
would even
Ranger Fur.
say it glows.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm giving off.
Yeah,
I'm
you,
giving
you
off
now
some-
can
some
see the
glowy
room in
light.
front of you, and it is revealed to be a crypt of some sort.
Is,
Oh, well, hey.
oh.
Who'd want to be buried out here? This whole place makes me a little uncomfortable. Let's try to get through here as quickly as we can. I don't know about this. I'm like looking
I
all
really want to
nervous.
look inside. Really want to see what's in these things.
Now.
Oh, those things are probably
He
cursed.
tries-
Don't open those. There's a lot of
Tries to,
cursed
like,
objects here.
tries to lift one of the stone
Sure.
thingies off.
Oh
his-
dear.
Yeah,
boy.
you lift one, and inside one of the tombs is a man, looks to be a human of some sort, draped in purple robes, but both the robes and he have decayed quite a bit. It appears he was a wizard of some sort. He has a very long beard. You just assume, because of the length of his beard, he was a wizard and or sorcerer or alchemist, but definitely someone of importance enough to be buried here. Yeah, if the purple wizards aren't here now, they definitely did live on this isle at some point.
Well, someone that did magic is buried here. He doesn't have anything on him, so I'm just going to put this back. And
Yes,
she-
yes. Let's make sure that they get to just hang out in here undisturbed.
Yeah, close
Right,
that
what if
back
they
up.
have-
You don't want a curse following us back.
What if they have a necklace or a bracelet?
It won't fit you.
Bernie,
Gold.
Yeah, you see
Carol.
no
Bernie, you
gold.
are
There's
very obsessed with curses.
Well, yeah, that's what happened to my Nana. Then she got killed by it. So, yeah, I think I have every reason to be careful about these curses in my life. Because,
that's true. That's true.
I
yeah,
understand what you're saying, but keep in mind that maybe your preoccupation with curses is because it's really hard for you to move on from this very special person in your life. Not that that's a bad thing. I'm just saying, don't let it keep you from doing all of the wonderful, joyous things in life, you know?
Carol,
Like
are you-
exploring a dungeon.
are you one of those city folk therapists that I've heard of so much? Everyone says, oh, you
I'm a
need to go to
bard.
therapy. But, oh, okay.
Carol, as you melodically speak and start playing your instrument,
Yeah.
the echoes flow down the corridor in front of you, and the group of you hear some noises up ahead.
Oh.
Big
It
C, is that
definitely-
you?
Something up ahead definitely heard you.
Is Big C able to fit down here, Mr. Cox?
Big C unfortunately has to wait outside. Big C's too big.
No, Big
this.
C.
But Big C is outside
Big.
keeping company
Big.
with Gordy. They're both outside together, sort of like
Oh.
rolling around, having a good time. But it's
Adorable.
very tight here.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Mhm.
You just hear like the music from the turtles, like imagine me and you, and they're like rolling around in flowers and shit.
Yeah, they're best buds.
Adorable.
Yeah, you hear a noise up ahead. It's definitely, it doesn't sound like an echo of. Oh my god, that's the cutest thing in the world. It doesn't sound like an echo. But
friends.
something's coming. Something's coming quickly.
You guys hear that?
I'm just
I
gonna-
turn.
like
I nod
scooch off to the
ominously,
side
my
a
red
little.
nose glowing.
This is probably because you opened that tomb over there, rib roast.
Who's down there? I'll fight you. And she
Yeah, you
just
will,
starts.
because that's not our doing. You get closer. We'll stay here.
As
Right,
you
you stay
shout,
there.
"Who's down
I'll
there?"
Go check it out.
Oh, you're gonna go? Okay.
Yeah, she's going. She's a dwarf.
Well, that was
All right.
easy.
Yeah, you walk.
She dwarf.
She's a
You
dwarf.
walk
kid.
down
Yeah.
the path ahead
She going.
of the
She
team,
a dwarf.
Go.
and as you
There she go.
as you move down, you notice on your right there's a room, and in that room are two creatures you know as Smorks. And the Smorks are there waiting for you, and they are pissed off. Apparently, they were eating and were told to stand guard, but yeah, you have interrupted their dinner. The Smorks are not pleased.
Now,
With you.
are the Smorks a family of orcs, or are they a type of orc?
They're a type of orc. Smorks,
Okay.
Smorks are like
I didn't know if we stumbled
Smaller-
on like the Smorks, like it was the
Smork and Mindy.
Smork and Mindy. They're all over the place.
no.
Smork and
Smorks are smaller orcs.
Small orc,
usually-
of course, a smork.
Yeah, small Smork.
That's how they fit in here.
Right.
I don't want to
Yeah,
know
they're
what a
two
fork is then.
One of them a little bit taller than the other, and they lunge out at you with their forks and knives because you look like a tasty treat. What way are you going to use to defend?
What is around her? What are her
You're in
surroundings?
a hallway by yourself. There's nothing.
Okay.
I mean, there's the thing you see on the map is what you're in a hallway, and they're in this little area eating.
Right. She hears the calls of the heavens. A light shines down on her, and she whips out the jump rope.
Yeah.
All right. I
She
need
says,
you to
It's
tell me how
time
you're
to
going to
whip
use it.
you into shape.
And how are
And then
you?
just her war
You're just going
cry.
to whip them with it?
It-
All right.
Man, you've been
yeah.
whipped in the face with a jump rope? That shit
Yeah,
hurts.
that hurts real bad.
So
It's
That's like a
real bad.
D100 damage wise.
Leave
That
a mark.
sucks, man.
So this is like you defending. So you're like standing your ground defending with this whip, and you're gonna whoosh them.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a defense.
Defense. Oh my god.
Yeah. You
much.
try, but you the whip misses, and the two orcs lunge at you. Man. 6. But neither of them do any damage. But you slam
yeah.
against the wall, and everyone hears a tussle happen up ahead. So, Carol, Rangifer, Bernie, you hear that Rib Roast is under attack. What do you do?
I'll get to the.
I run in.
Yeah, Carol like runs by me as I start to size up a shot from the end of the hall.
Okay. Yeah, Carol, what is
I'm-
your ability? What are you going to do before everyone attacks? I imagine you're going to sing a thing.
I would love to sing a thing.
Amazing deduction.
Yeah.
I
So
want
what's the
to
thing
go
you're
like
gonna say?
around here ish,
Okay.
like around the corner.
Mhm.
And I want to prepare to aid my good friend Rib Roast.
Okay. Great.
Nice.
I'm around the corner so I can't get hit.
Yep.
Very good.
Is that little bunny foo-foo? What was?
Kind of was, yeah.
Rangifer, what's your move? What are you going to do?
Like a fiery comet from the heavens, like a streak of red light. I charge, horns first, across the room and slam into the nearest smork.
Yeah, you
So I'm
Nice.
gonna spend.
hit him.
I'm gonna spend that last. Sorry, Big C, get out of the way. I'm gonna spend that last hold there, which
Okay.
means I will slam into him and yeah. You can't see in the dark, can you, Bernie?
No.
Okay, so maybe instead of using my last hold, because I've got to stay in my Rudolph form, I will. I'll just hack and slash instead. So I don't charge with my full force like I normally would, because if I did, I would turn back into my chubby little dumpling form. So I'll just roll to hack and slash. All right, here we go. A clattering of horns from up on the roof, and here comes the hack and slash. I got an 8, so I get to deal my damage. All right. Okay, I do 3 damage, and the smork gets to attack me.
Right. Yeah, and he does 3 back at you.
Okay, great.
All right,
You and me,
take your
smork.
shot there, Bernie. Let's see what you got.
All right, the volley from downtown is a hit, but they'll have to do something else. Damage-wise, they take... I graze one of their rippling muscles. Yeah. He flexes a little bit, and that's what I hit.
What is the thing that you want to happen to you? What is the thing you've chosen?
I think I have to like retie my bow next round or something like that.
Sure.
The
All right,
bowstring.
yeah. Yeah,
It
you
snaps
fire
or
off a
something.
shot and your bowstring snaps. Of course. The 2 of these creatures again start to move in on you, Rib Roast. Rib Roast, what's your attack? How are you going to deal with these guys?
She's just gonna punch him in the face. Just good old
Solid
As
strategy.
you do.
Good
You
old
gotta-
fisticuffs. You know
Okay.
it's rude to play with your food. Bam. Just
Damn.
sock him right in the chin.
It even rhymed.
Is this hack and slash? Not sure.
Yeah.
Sounds like it to
Okay.
me.
All right, we're on to...
Oh my god. Yes, of course. You sock one of them. Which one do you hit? Do you hit the one that Adam was after?
Yeah,
that
let's
Rangifer got?
fight the same. Yeah, let's fight that one. Get him.
Teaming up. Teaming up.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Yeah, give me your damage.
I rolled for damage. I forgot. I'm so sorry. What am I
Just
rolling
click
for
damage.
On your,
Yeah,
on
it
your
should be like a
character sheet.
damage thing to click.
Should be a D10.
Oh god.
It's above your dexterity.
Oh. Sweet.
Yeah, so you do 4 damage to this guy, and he sort of stumbles back. Meanwhile, the one that you didn't attack comes at you again, and this
Smork.
guy swings one more time with his fork at you.
Dang.
And he, of course, shouts "Smork" as he does it.
Fucking smorks.
Yeah, how do you defend against this?
That's what I do when I charge about. I'm like,
I'm
humans.
not sure if she has any defense, but I mean, she's just gonna maybe like turn around a bit, so she doesn't quite.
You're gonna try and dodge?
Yeah.
Like, your defense is don't get hit in the back, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, she doesn't want to like have him stab her in the back because that's like, you know, you don't stab people in the back.
Yeah, no, of course.
I guess this
Yeah.
is for you. This would be like you're defying danger, I guess.
Okay, let's do that. My goodness. My goodness.
All right. Well, so you go to dodge out of the way and you stumble because it's pretty dark and you trip over a rock. The orc is coming down at you with his fork. Here's what I'll say.
The fork of the smork.
Yeah, you can either take the damage from the orc, or you can fall into Rangifer and negate his turn.
Ooh, you know, here's the thing. I'm not actually sure how many hit points I have left. So
Have you taken any damage at all so far?
yeah.
Do you know how much?
And yeah. I'm actually
Playing on
like
hard
super...
mode, you're like, I don't know. I never figured out my total amount.
No, I was
Um,
like, I don't know.
Like, I'm sorry, you died 20 minutes ago. So if you guys
Yeah,
You've
no.
been
I
a
mean,
ghost
I know,
this
I know
entire
people
time. Get outta
enough to
here.
die.
your total hit points are rib roast 25.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
And
I
don't know how
mean,
many
You're
you've
fine for the
taken so
moment.
far.
yeah, I think she's okay for the moment.
I can also heal you on my turn.
Well, she doesn't want to negate anything that
If that
Rangifer's
helps.
doing, so she'll just take the damage.
All right.
Just gonna take it.
6 damage minus the 2 armor that you have, I believe. So yeah, 4 damage you take there.
Okay. I will calculate how much I've taken so far.
Okay. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Carol,
Yeah.
what's going on? What's going on with you? You're hiding around the corner. What is happening right now?
Well, I was trying to just not get into everybody's way this time, but it's feeling kind of like, now I feel like I'm just not doing anything. So I peek around the corner and I see that my sweet rib roast, who I owe my life and my heart and my love, is getting attacked. And that's not okay. So I would like to heal her with my arcane art.
Do it.
So I'll roll it. 14. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
So
Jesus.
you get to
Fully
heal for
healed.
1d8.
Oh.
Yeah. I guess either of you can decide what
I
that
can
is.
roll it.
Yeah.
Roll d8. Beep. Oh fuck, sorry.
Well, you get to heal for 2.
You do heal for 2.
Ranchifer, you see Carol fall to the ground and get stabbed by this smork. There is another one in front of you, though. What do you do?
Who's getting stabbed by a smork?
Rib roast just got stabbed by a smork.
Hey.
The one that we've been beating on the hardest. I will continue to attack that one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to pin him to the ground and just gore him with my horns, and put an end to this smorky guy. So let's see how we do. No, I get a 4. So
Yeah.
nope.
Nope, you do not do any damage to the smork. Meanwhile, in the back, poor Bernie
Struggling.
begins to retie his bow
I'm
and
retying
can't
my bow.
attack this round.
I'll be with you 2 in a second.
But it
Any
falls
minute now,
on Rib
you
Roast.
could we could get some help over here, buddy.
Yeah, no. Got to retie this real quick. Carol, keep singing a song. Keep them occupied.
Rib Roast, it's your turn to attack.
This is a song about how dumb the smorks are, how dumb the smorks are.
No, don't piss them off. That's no.
This is a
They're-
song about
Carol.
how great the smorks
Carol,
are,
stop.
how
I
great
gotta-
the smorks are.
Oh dear,
It's a
you're making it
song
worse.
about the smorks and they're just fine.
Yes. Yeah.
They're fine.
It's that-
They're not good or bad. They're just fine.
Kill the. It's that classic human anthem. Kill the smorks. Kill the smorks. Slay the smorks. Destroy the smorks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rib Roast, it's
so-
your turn. Yeah. What do you do?
All right. So where the one right now is in front of Rangifer, right? So it's like trying to attack him.
And then there's one literally on you, stabbing you.
Okay. Ribros wants to throw the one that's on her towards the other smork.
Oh, damn. Okay, yeah, go for it.
Okay. I'm not sure what role this would be.
I think this would probably be you're throwing.
You're
gonna
trying
say
to
I'm-
hurt him, right? You're still hacking and slashing, right? It's still like
Yeah.
hustling in a fight.
Still hacking, slashing.
Mhm.
God dang, Ribros. What's wrong with you?
And the enemy makes an attack against you. So roll
Yeah,
for
do both,
damage, and
good,
I
good.
will roll against you.
Okay.
Oh, 2
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
Come on,
Bro.
rib roast.
Woo.
You throw the smork off of you, and it slams into the one that is or has been attacked by Rangifer. But as you knock it off of you, it pulls the fork out, and it does another 2
Oof.
damage to you.
Mm.
Dire straits.
You stuck the fork right in my ankle.
The one that it slammed into sort of pushes the other one out of the way and runs at you, Rangifer, and begins to stab with his spoon that he has. It is a very
Bring it
sharp
on.
spoon.
Is it a spork?
Yeah, how do you defend this?
What'd you say?
Don't
Sporky?
they know this is a no smoking zone?
A smorky spork?
I will simply resist. I'll resist with my horns. I'll try to keep him at range so he can't get to me with the short range of a spoon. I have these long antlers, so I'm gonna just try to keep them away from me by tangling them up in my antlers.
Yeah. Roll me a defense.
Okay, let's defy danger over here.
You're gonna defy. Okay, yeah.
Because I'm not trying to like defend anybody.
Right, you're not
I'm
standing your ground. Yeah,
the danger is that he spoons me, and I'm gonna try to defend him. So I'm holding him back with my strength.
He's gonna try.
There's always danger in spooning.
Bring it on, Smorky. Boom.
Nice.
Forget you.
Yeah.
Not today.
He comes at you, and your antlers sort of deflect his spoon, and he backs off, and he looks for another way to attack. Meanwhile, Carol, what are you up to?
I'm gonna, I guess, try to heal Rib Roast again.
Okay.
Carol, Ribros has lots of hit points. I'm gonna shout to you. I'm just gonna shout to you like, hey, if you could get some light, I'd love to not have to be a reindeer for a minute. I got a plan, but I got to shapeshift again.
Yeah, I need some light back here, Carol. Rudolph's. No, you can't sing. You can't make light happen.
I don't have
with
anything
your
that can
voice.
actually make light, right?
I mean, do you have adventuring? Do you have adventuring gear? Did you start with any of that? Because that's like torches and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can
Yeah, I
just
got
pull
that
a torch
stuff.
Uh,
from your adventuring gear.
I think you do.
I should have it. Yeah.
Yes, you do. You have adventuring gear. So yeah, you can use the use of it to pull out a torch, and then I don't have to be responsible for the light because I have a
can
plan,
do
but I
that.
can't be. Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, a torch light goes up, and the two orcs look at you for a moment, pulling their attention away from everyone else. Bernie, it's your chance to go. Your bow is back. You are ready for another shot if you want to take it.
All right. I'll take it that I
He
don't
muted
actually
his
know which
microphone.
who's
That
been
was
doing
the-
damage, etc. So I just take a shot.
Bernie,
the one
What a
closest.
song.
never
Way
heard
for
from
the show to
again.
end.
And then
Oh, for some reason it was going out to stream, but not you guys. Anyways, I take a shot at the closest one because I haven't been paying attention to the fight because I've been retying my bowstring.
okay, yeah, you fire a shot, and let me see a volley.
There we go. The 10
Yeah,
for
Give
2
me
damage.
damage.
God
You-
damn it.
you hit him for 2, and he
Just dinking
falls
him.
back a little bit and turns around the corner. So you'll have to move in order to get another shot on him.
Okay.
Ranchifer, the one that was nearest to you, the one that you've been fighting with, now has an arrow sticking out of his shoulder. What do you do?
All right. So I was hoping that I wouldn't have to do this. I was hoping that it wouldn't come to this. But I'm gonna channel my shape-shifting energy. I'm gonna focus my energy, and I'm gonna turn into that most terrible of creatures.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to shapeshift into the
wait.
grim form
This is-
of the Krampus. So let's go ahead and shapeshift the scariest creature in the frozen north. I am going to become the Krampus, and then
Ready.
we'll see. I'm gonna start chopping limbs off. All right, here we go. Let's see how many Krampus points I get. All right, I get 2. I got 2 Krampus points. Let me show unto you the visage of the terrible Krampus.
I've been waiting for this. I'm waiting for Cramp.
Here I am. All right. So,
Not what I
upon
expected.
assuming
Horrifying.
the goat-legged and terrible horned form of the Krampus, I draw my choppins shears, and I'm gonna use one of my points because one of the Krampus's many things that it's known for is severing the fingers of bad little boys and girls, and I'm just gonna chop this Smork's hands off.
Damn.
Amazing.
You're so
Just gonna
Alright,
use
yeah,
my iron shears, and I'm spending a point, so I don't have to roll. I just snip,
Just
and his little
do the
hands go thump
damage.
thump on the
Yeah.
floor. Yeah. How much damage does he take when he gets his little hands cut off?
It's clearly an RD11 for you. For you,
I love it. My
RD11.
favorite. The best of all dice. Okay.
Damn.
All right.
Yeah.
I did 8 damage.
You snip his fingers off, and his fork drops on the ground. And he looks at his fingers as blood splurts everywhere. Turns out a Smork's weakness is their very thin blood, which I guess causes them
Oh,
to bleed
dear.
out.
Oh dear.
And so this smork falls over,
Amazing.
and it's like the blood in like a Quentin Tarantino movie. It just sprays everywhere out of his hands. His fingers are now
mein
shooting
Gott.
blood like a fire hose, just everywhere. And
Perfect.
he slowly, from his muscle-bound form, deflates. As it turns out, Smorks,
Oh, good.
98% blood. I don't know if you're aware of
Perfect.
this. Blood and muscle, really. And
Amazing.
Kill Bill style blood goes everywhere. And he falls over dead. Meanwhile, the other Smork sees this happen and is enraged and gets ready to attack you, Rib Roast.
No.
But you have an attack. So what do you do before he comes at you?
Yeah. She okay. Oh, she's gonna put her thumbs in its eyes. Tries to
Whoa! Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
yeah. Because if
All
it's
right,
coming
do
at
it.
her, she's gonna try that. Whoa.
Oh my god, yeah. You jab your fingers in his eyes. Roll me some damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to go face.
Oh my
Nice.
god. Not only do you damage, like you blind this orc, you poke his eyes right out, and unfortunately he's not dead. But
Does he already have a missing eye? Oops.
You put both thumbs into one eye.
he's not dead, but blood is squirting out of his eyes to the point where he's now flailing wildly, and he strikes out at you. What do you do, Rib Roast? He is bleeding everywhere, and he's swinging at you.
I guess just try to dodge the attack.
All right, defy danger for me, if you will.
Get out of here.
No, he smacks you very, very hard.
Yeah. Ouch.
But it doesn't do any damage. It just sort of knocks you back.
Nice.
Wait.
Carol, you see blood exploding everywhere in front of you. Blood, you've never seen this much blood in your life. It is like fountains of blood raining from the bodies of these two orcs, but one of them is somehow still moving. What do you do?
Can Carol sing Slayer? Do you take requests? Can you just sing some Slayer?
Right. That's my favorite Christmas carol, Raining Blood.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Bernie is Bernie the one who's gonna attack next?
Bernie is the next attack, yes.
I wanna like while I'm holding the torch, point at him super intensely and just go,
What?
ah!
Well, why are you pointing to me, Carol? Stop doing that. That's freaking me out, Carol. I think
It's Bernie's turn.
I wanna
you want me to
give
fire? Is that
him-
what you want me to take this shot? Will you stop singing if I take this shot, Carol?
I want to give him an extra D4 toward his damage.
Sure.
Nice.
Nice. No
Oh,
penalty.
man. All right. Bernie, I need you to roll.
It's a 7. It's gonna be that 10 or 11. Nice, 11.
Nice.
Yeah, you get the
8
shot off.
damage.
Flies across the
Dang.
room, hitting the smork.
Yeah, Carol,
right
I hit him.
in
Stop
his-
singing at me. Why is he's cutting off people's hands and she's poking eyes? What are you doing? This is too
There's
much.
like blood raining everywhere. Blood's like
Yeah.
all over the place, and I'm holding the torch, and I just go, I'm so proud of you, Bernie.
Okay, all right, thank you. Yeah.
The
You did really
the
good.
the smork gets hit right in the eye socket with one of the arrows. But the
Right.
arrow,
Oh God, I'm
Plugs up
sorry,
one-
Mr. Smart.
the arrow plugs up the blood, and the smork begins to swell and inflate, and eventually pops.
Oh God,
Blood
He's
explodes
got- okay.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Blood explodes everywhere, hitting all of you onto the Krampus's white fur, onto everyone except for Carol, who was hiding behind the corner.
God damn
Everyone is hit.
It even hits
Even
me all the way
Bernie,
back
who's
here.
far away.
Jesus.
Even you get hit with some residual pop. But what happens then is you see the blood sort of splash around the corner, which kind of a little bit somehow, don't ask questions, reveals a little bit more of the map. And you see up ahead, there is more of the dungeon, but there's no one up there. Apparently, these smorks were sent there to sort of stop you from going further in. But you can hear now down inside the dungeon chanting.
Oh, damn.
Well, I have had just about enough of all of these shenanigans, and I stomp past everybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn back into my little butterball form, and as you walk by, I'm just gonna be like, "Oh, Carol, I'm so sorry you had to see that. What with the shears and the slicing and the blood and everything. I never wanted to have to do that, but these
Don't
terrible
even worry
smorks
about it. We have been through so much. There is not a thing you could do that would horrify me. Okay, just be yourself, sweetie."
As you walk by, I just like look at you like, that's what you think. I just like look after you like you don't know what I've seen.
Well, I for one have all this blood all over me. Feel pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah, that's weird.
I like it.
That's weird, rib roast.
Well, back at Druid Community College, I made a promise never to adopt the terrible form of the Krampus, but I figured it's the season. You gotta be flexible.
You were very cute, to be fair. A very adorable.
Oh, jeez. Let's get in that dungeon. All right, come on, everybody. We're still okay. It's all fine still. Come on, hey, good shooting over there, Bernie. Come on.
Yeah, good cutting the hands off over there, Rang. It's great. It's great. Why don't you lead the group there with old bloody ribs in front? Me and Carol stay in the back.
I do really like that. Can rib rolls take the forks?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Yeah,
All
you
she
have
has right
now
now is
have a
jump
fork and a
rope,
spoon.
She would love
Well, if
at least
I'm
some
going to sit in
silverware.
the back, someone else should take the torch. Anyone?
Yeah, rib
Anyone?
roast.
Okay, yeah.
Absolutely.
Rib roast, you lead the group through the dungeon, and as you proceed, you make your way. I will show you to a crossroads of sorts. You hear chanting up ahead, but you can't really tell which direction it's coming from. Where do you go?
I would like to stop and put a chubby little hand to my ear and give it a listen, see if I can figure out if I could maybe discern where the sound is coming from.
Of course, yes. What? I guess this would be a discern realities?
It would indeed.
Right? Okay.
It sure would. So I would like to know, what should I be on the lookout for?
Well,
I'm gonna ask you a
footprints
couple
on the
more of
ground
those.
would probably, it's been very dusty. Not many people have been down here. Probably footprints would be a good
Do
idea.
the footprints seem, do they lead anywhere? Like, do they lead around
They
the corner?
do. They
or-
lead to the left.
All right. Here, I'm gonna probably come up in front of my old friend here, and I'm looking around, sniffing the air. So I look at that. So that's what I should be on the lookout for. Let's see. What here is not what it appears to be.
What is most interesting to you about that is that the straight ahead path appears to have been avoided. Like you can see the next few you'll see that there's on the ground, you can see people walking around certain bricks and footprints moving around certain areas up ahead.
Okay.
So the straight path has definitely something there.
And for my final question, what here is useful or valuable to me?
At this present time, the only thing useful to you is the fact that there are switches that can close and seal off the two directions that you have to walk.
Okay. All right. So I will turn back to the group and be like, well, it looks like you got yourselves a trap problem here. Now, normally, this would be a sort of a pressure plate situation where somebody Like, I don't know, a friendly dwarf or maybe a nice lady with a nice voice there might step onto the trap and, hey, before you know it, you get your head chopped off, or maybe you're sprayed with boiling oil or
Oh.
something nasty like that. Now, thankfully,
the ranger doesn't die in that situation, right? So I'm good.
Thankfully, in my considered opinion as a dungeoneering type professional, and when I say that, like hiking my belt up, now I think we could see clearly by the path on the dirt there that those who came before us, the denizens of this particular dungeon, they knew where to step. And you could see in the dust, there's them footprints. So as we go through the next section here, just step on those footprints and make sure you don't trail off, because you might end up dead. And then, oh boy, we'd all be sad. That'd be a bad way to end the holidays. So come on, everybody, watch your step and follow me. And I'm gonna start following the.
What would we
navigating
do
safely.
without you?
Well, best
As
not
the
to think
group of
about
you-
such things.
As the group of you continue on, you make your way into a new area. And before
Whoa.
you
Oh.
Ooh.
stands a giant open hall. And you can hear the chanting get louder and louder and louder. But you can't necessarily see exactly what's going on because big broken pillars. Let me see if I can show you that a little bit better. Big broken pillars block your path, and you can't see exactly what's going on the other side. But you know there are figures over there. You know there are torches. You can see the light, and you know that whatever's going on, it appears to be some kind of incantation or spell.
Oh dear.
My bro's just
Can
trying to
I?
jump to like see.
Yeah, I look at Carol. I look at Carol and I say, Carol, can you make any sense of that silliness in the other room? I hear a chanting, sort of a fell music. Maybe you can tell us a little bit more about what's going on before we go rushing in there like a bunch of cowboys.
So is that discern realities? If I wanted to do that, if I wanted to
I'm
like
thinking,
listen
like,
and see.
I'm curious. I'm curious about like if they're casting a spell or something. Maybe you could spout lore
Right.
and figure that out. Because discern realities will tell us what's
bardic
going on. But
lore.
yeah, you got that smarts going on, so I wasn't sure what your bardic school
Bam.
was. Spells and magic. That's good. Because otherwise, if I didn't know if you were just like, actually, I'm.
If I hadn't
specialist in
chosen
the
that.
undead. Yeah, like oh boy, it was good. That was a nice setup.
Yeah.
Great.
So,
yeah. What I don't how do I phrase this question? I can ask one question.
Yeah.
Do mm, do I know the intention of this song?
yes, this is a song that one. It reminds you of a bard song that one might sing if you were trying to call someone to join you.
Oh, so like a summoning song, maybe?
Perhaps that's what you would call it. Yes.
Oh, it's the scary old man with the shovel.
Familiar.
Yeah.
Oh, gee.
Okay, yeah, I listen and I say, "Oh, well, that's definitely a spell. It sounds like the sort of spell that you would sing to bring someone to you or to summon something. I'm not sure exactly what it is."
Well, I don't need 2 invitations to a party. Sounds like they're ready for another kerfuffle. Let's get on in there. And I look at Ribros like, please, after you. Excuse me. Sorry. Go on in there. Get him. Go get him, eh?
Yeah.
She just like goes past him and grumbles to herself.
Yeah, I give
You
you a little
walk
slap
on
the
in,
butt on the
Ribros?
way by.
She is covered in blood, ready to fight. Absolutely. She's like rolling up her sleeves, even though she doesn't really have sleeves, like chainmail sleeves, I guess. But she's going in. Who's
All right.
singing?
Rib roast. You burst into this room, and in front of you, you see 5 cultists, all in robes, all of them around the body of what appears to be your friend Bless the Ranger, who is being
No.
Not less.
sacrificed.
Blessed
But
are the Rangers.
there's something different about him. He is not wearing the same outfit that you know. In his ranger outfit, he is wearing a red and white robe with a funny looking hat.
Oh, it's,
And
it's not a
he-
ranger. It's not a Ranger's uniform. It's a Calgary Flames uniform. I see. He's switched teams.
Yeah.
It's time to destroy
He's-
this man.
And he's chained to this platform. And he looks at you and says, "What are you doing here? Who are you? You've got to go. You've got to run."
Your voice is so
Wait.
different.
We're here to save you. Are we?
Who? Oh God! And then, as he says that, the middle cultist pulls down his mask to reveal himself to be the man you knew to be Bless the
Other
Ranger.
bless-
What? Wait, why are there two of them?
Hey,
Oh,
what,
boy.
Yeah, what are you? Is that your pet? Do you have another man pet? Is that what's going on?
He looks at you and smiles and begins to laugh and says, "Fools, it was my plan to lead you here the entire time. For you see, it is I, the last of the great wizards."
Oh, he gets to disappear twice.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
Well, Mr. Wizard, I have a question for you then.
He looks at you and is like, "You dare speak to Kappa?"
Sweet Gila Floor, it's a double cross. Let's get out of here.
Wait,
The doors seal behind you.
Hell.
As he flips a switch, and the doors behind you seal, locking you into the room you're currently in and the main hall.
crap.
Mr. Wizard Kappa, I have a question.
You dare speak to Kappa?
This fucking guy.
Look at
Fucking
that
gang.
motherfucker.
Smug
Look at him.
piece of shit.
Now, I've heard of these purple wizards before, and I know that they partake in rap battles. Is this true?
Rap battles?
We happen to have one
might
of the
have
best singers here. I suppose you two should fight. See if you're really worth everything you say you are.
Kappa laughs at you, and the man behind him is like, "No, you can't rap battle Kappa. He's too good. He was one of the greatest of us. Oh God!" And he turns around. He's like, "Shut up, Klaus. I won't have it from you." And Kappa turns back around to the group.
I
of
like
you.
how he kind of turned into a nihilist there for a minute. Cut off your Johnson. I'm sorry, Klaus.
You're right, Bernie. I am the greatest rapper there ever was, and I will soon be the ruler of this world. As he begins to walk towards you, Rib Roast, what do you do? The cultists on the side are continuing with the chanting, and poor Klaus is tied down as they are attempting to summon something.
Get him. Punch him
I
in the
mean-
dick or something.
I- It
she
is-
goes in and grabs him by the horns, swings.
Oh
it
my
at him.
God!
Swings him around.
I need you to roll. I need you to roll for me on this one.
Holy
need-
shit!
I need-
Please nail this. Please.
What roll?
As Ribros gets closer to go and like do this, I sneak over to Carol. Carol, you're gonna have to rap battle him. There's the only way out of there.
Hack and slash, Carol. You're going in. You're going for it.
I don't know what Ribros is doing, but she's buying us time. That's all we need, just
Yeah.
time.
You managed to pick him up, but even though you managed to distract him and do some damage to him, will you roll your damage for me?
Yes,
Get
I
'em.
will.
Roll a big one. Big numbers.
Absolutely.
Boom.
Yes. You do 8 damage to him. Even though you hurt him, he does damage to you. He does 8 as well.
Fine, she doesn't feel it. It's a scratch.
Yeah. How
Does
much
6.
life do you have left at the moment?
You
An
know what?
amount.
You have a scratch.
It's an amount.
it's an amount. It's a number.
And what is that number?
That number right now is 4.
Okay, good. Just
Oh,
just
boy.
so everyone's aware. Yeah, you take a lot of damage from that, but
when I
he knocks
see
you.
when I see Rib,
He knocks you
oh, sorry,
away.
go ahead.
That's
when
all.
I
I just
see
want to say
Ribros-
he's knocked away.
Yeah, when I see Ribros like rush into battle, I can't just let you fight by yourself. So I wanna shape change into a new form and then come in back to you. So I think of all those many cold winter nights waiting for the bus outside the Greyhound station, the cold wind cutting through my flesh, and I channel my shape shifting power. Yes, I got a 12, awesome, and I'm going to become the abominable snowman.
Oh my god!
And I'm gonna hop into the room to try and fight this guy.
With your stick hand and axe hand. Yeah. Right. Yeah. How do you attack it?
Yeah, so I think the abominable snowman, I probably have like a cold breath attack, and I have the axe of the abominable snowman, and I can probably because I'm made out of snow, I probably can resist an attack because my body's just snow. I can absorb an attack. So I'm gonna use I want to use my cold breath, and I don't want to attack Kappa directly, but I want to go after the Kappa cultists and shoot out a cone of cold and try to freeze them.
Nice cone of cold.
Yeah. So I've got 3. How much damage does my cone of cold do? I'm trying to freeze these guys.
Well, your cone of cold is very, very powerful, but it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it has a wide arc. So if you do hit them for a lot of stuff, you'll hit a lot of them. Yeah, very, very nice special effect. So
high budget over here. All right.
I look like
I got
he's
the
just
special
like
effects.
vomiting nerds on him, like some purple nerds.
So this is definitely an art. This is an RD6, but this is an RD6 that can affect more than one.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll hit as many of them with this as I can. I get a 3, and I just blast. Snow and cold.
Yeah, you spray this blast of freezing air and snow on the cultists, who all begin to shiver and stop chanting. And Kappa's like, "No!"
Yeah.
And he turns around and he points his focus at you.
Good.
Bernie, Carol, what do you do?
I'm getting Carol hyped up for this oncoming rap battle that Bernie really wants to happen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna in as anachronistic a way as possible. I'm gonna walk in with my violin, and I'm gonna pick it up, and then I'm gonna look at the bow, and I'm gonna throw the bow to the side, and because this is totally how violins work, I'm gonna go.
Perfect.
Yeah, no,
yes.
this is
Play like
100%.
banjo.
Fucking shred it.
And I'm gonna.
No, by all means, tell me.
I'm gonna point at Ribros and go, yeah! And I'm gonna heal you.
Okay.
Okay,
Nice.
yeah, it worked.
Do an RD 8, I believe.
Roll D8. 6. Give me some
There you
points
go.
back.
You're back up to 10. You have 10 HP now.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Axl Rose.
The cultists, the purple robed cultists, begin to chant once again, and they are now summoning forth this purple energy that's flowing into Klaus, and he's trying to struggle against it. But Kappa turns his attention to you, Rangifer, and he attacks with a beam of just bright purple energy, and it splashes forth from his chest like some sort of Care Bear.
Okay.
How do you defend against this?
I'm gonna crouch down, and as the beam comes in, I jump, but only with my head. So my head and body separate, and it shoots in between the two, and then my head plops back down on my body. You can't fight the
Very
snowman.
nice. All right. Yeah. Give me. I assume this is defy danger.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's reasonable. Let me try to defy danger with my body here. I do not. I do not do it. I'm not fast enough for that purple beam.
He manages to deal 5 damage to you, and it sort of singes off part of your snow, and an area of you melts away.
Wait, hold on. I think I have like a melted snowman token.
Sound a little Christopher Walken there earlier, Adam. I like it.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, you're okay. Good. All right. I'm slowly being reduced.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
I still got some fight in me. Don't worry.
Bernie,
So I
it's
take
now
5.
your turn.
All right.
Yeah, Bernie, it's your turn. What do you do?
The smugness of this wizard is really pissing me off. So I'm gonna make a cold
very
shot
close.
to his head. And,
Okay, sure.
I think in doing so, they do nothing and stand and drool for a few minutes if this hits.
Nice.
costs
Yeah.
79.
Stun him. We'll all just jump on him.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a 13.
Oh,
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Standing
you
and
fire
drooling.
off a shot. Not only do you headshot this
Dang.
guy, it stuns him and he falls back to the ground. He's not dead, but there's literally an arrow in his head, and he begins to drool and like slump over. And the cultists don't know how to react, so they just keep channeling faster. Rib roast, what do you do?
Rib roast is a little beat up. And since she appreciates Carol's healing so much, she's just gonna try and go the whole way here and chug a healing potion that she has.
Okay.
And I believe that heals for 10 damage.
Now you're back up to
she's
20. Oh, you're feeling good.
Yeah,
You're feeling
Yeah,
she really needs some. She needs some health, so she's just gonna chug this healing potion, then toss the bottle, and it shatters everywhere.
Nice.
It just says something
Okay.
silly like, "Now I'm working." Starts growling at this guy. I don't know if she has
Carol.
another move after that, but that's what she does.
Love
Yeah,
it.
no, Carol, you see that Rib Roast is doing good. Rangifer's a little melted. Bernie just took this dude out of commission for a minute. What do you do?
I'm like kind of in like I'm feeling like a thrill now. Bernie like got me jazzed to like get out of my comfort zone and try a new genre, you know? And so like
Play
Since
Stairway
the
to
other-
Heaven.
play free bird. Since the other cultists are like still doing their thing, I wanna run over and just like kick one of them in the shins. And
Yeah.
just like stop them from casting the spell.
Walk him up.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, you run over and you just give him a kick, hack and slash your way through this.
Bam.
Oh,
Anyway.
you run over, you go to kick and you completely miss. Okay, Rangifer, what is your attack going to look like?
Despite the fact that I am slowly melting, I'm going to
You're a little bit
continue.
melted.
I'm going to continue blasting as many of them as I can with my snowy breath. I'm just like waving
Sure.
it back and forth. This time I deal 4 damage.
Cool.
time
Yeah.
I deal 4.
You begin to chill them even more, and they are just completely like their robes are now covered with like thin sheets of ice.
Yeah, that's
They're
right.
still channeling.
Get it.
And the beams, the purple beams coming out of them grow bigger and bigger, and the altar around Klaus begins to shine and glow. But they all 4 appear to be pretty close to death.
Okay, good. I've got one more application of breath next time, but I'm still fighting.
Yeah, Kappa is still down, so his turn is skipped, and we jump back over to you, Bernie. What is your attack?
Is this guy doing anything?
That's Klaus, and he's chained down right now.
Oh, he's chained down? Okay.
Yeah.
Boo.
I'll just attack Kappa again with just a normal volley. Just a normal attack. Do I get any bonuses for him being stunned?
Sure. Yeah.
How
I'll give
of
you a
bonus?
+2.
Okay, +2. Don't need it anyways.
Yeah. You shoot Kappa again, and he just like
Dang.
he's still drooling, and now he just has another arrow in him.
Ragdoll.
Yeah, he just sort of ragdolls a little bit, and he's down on the ground, and the cultists begin looking around at each other and shaking, and you can see the purple beams sort of like flicker in and out as they begin to panic. We go over to Carol. What is your attack going to be?
I don't think that there's any. I don't think that I can really attack and wind up actually hitting anything. Wait.
You could
Charming and
sing the-
open, I have to use with a player character, right?
No, but it's sort of not contextual for this, right? Like, because it's about like hanging out and like having a conversation.
Oh, okay.
The trigger is like when you speak frankly with someone. I mean, you can keep doing the damage boosting song.
You suck.
That would be
Be
helpful.
frank.
But yeah, you can't. You're not in a position to be like, hey, how you doing? Also, if you've ever tried to have a conversation with anyone who uses the Kappa emote that much, good fucking luck.
This is the embodiment of Kappa. This
like,
is
oh yeah, you're a really good streamer, Kappa. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will. You know what? To make actual use of my skills, I'll just aid whoever attacks next.
okay. Next up
already
to
an eight.
attack is Rangifer. What's your play, Rangifer? What are you gonna do?
Beautiful snowy body.
Man, if I'm still going, I got one more use. I'm gonna keep blasting. I'm gonna blast away. with
Sure.
the ice breath.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you wanna give me the damage thing?
Yeah,
Kevin?
of course.
Sing
Hell
the
yeah.
song
Oh.
of freezing ice. Okay. Well, why don't you roll first? Because I gotta know how much damage to roll. So. Oh, nope. Shit.
Shit. Wait,
Well-
one doesn't say when it misses. How do I know if it misses?
If it's 6 or worse, and you rolled a 2 and a 1.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
It's
you
not
hit
my
a
normal
bad
genre.
note.
I'm working on it. You know, I don't
Mhm.
have the
you
growl.
can still
right.
use your
It's-
attack though.
Yeah, I can still do the
Random.
attack. Just I have no. I'm like, ugh. That's a good thing I don't have any ears. I do 4 more, and that is the last. That is the last of my snowman powers.
The cultists
So-
sort of crumple to the ground. That's so cute. The cultists crumple to the ground, and a few of them let off some more little purple shots into this altar, but then they too fall, and it looks like you've frozen the cultists to death. Kappa
Amazing.
lays there on the ground, and Klaus is like, "Oh, get me out of here, please! Someone help me!"
Are all the cultists are frozen?
They're all frozen. They all died. All the cultists are dead.
Yes.
But the
Get
altar
you
still is
nerds.
strangely glowing purple.
Yeah.
Rib Roast runs up to it, just
Yeah. Do it, rib roast.
Yeah, go for it.
All right,
Buff
you're gonna try and
cool.
get him out of the off the altar.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep. No hesitation. If he's like, help.
Yeah. Just give me a strength roll. You're gonna rip these chains.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you. Yeah. You. It takes a minute, and you focus all your attention on pulling the chains off Klaus, and he is suddenly free, and he looks down at you, and he's like, "Rib roast." I know you. You've been very good. And he like looks at you and like gives you a hug. He's like, "Thank you, my dear. Thank you so much." And he like whispers into you. He's like, "I'm so proud of you, Henrietta." And like gives you a pat on the back.
Oh.
Rib roast, why is that man touching you?
A tear rolls down her cheek.
Oh.
But then she's just like hugs him a little bit longer, rests her head on his shoulder. Thank you. It's been a very hard year. My taxes were horrible.
He looks at Carol and he's like, "Carol, I knew you'd be one of the ones to find me. You were always good." And he like walks over to you and like gives you a hug too.
Oh. Cute.
What the hell's going on in here? Who are you, old man?
Me? Oh, Bernie. Where's Big C? Where's my Big C? It's me. It's me. Klaus
Ava.
Atlas.
Yo, Bertie, don't you recognize old Chris Kringle when you see him?
I
Is
think
Kappa still like trying to fight us? Is he, or is he like?
No, Kappa's like on the ground, knocked, like gooped out.
Right, he's in
like,
super villain cutscene pause mode. Got it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Love it.
absolutely. Yeah.
Breathing hard, dripping blood. Yeah.
I think it does
Yeah,
one of
he's
those.
just out of-
Bernie does one of those like comical animated feature things where the jaw just like drops all the way down and hits the ground.
Klaus looks at you and is like, Bernie, I know what you've always wanted. It's around here somewhere. Oh, man. He like looks around and he's like, what did they do to my island? In a year's time, can you believe it? They've kept me down here. I wonder what it looks like up top. Do you think my castle's still there? And he like looks over at you, Rangifer, wondering if you know what happened to his home.
Like, I don't look at me, old guy. I'm just here to see about the present situation.
Well, all the presents must be in my castle. If we can find our way out of here. Oh, Rangifer, I have got something good for you. And he like pats his belly. He's like, oh.
You know, sometimes I think when you say things like that and you pat your belly in that way, you don't realize how creepy you look. But you know, we'll let it go. I'm sure you don't mean it. What are we gonna do about this purple guy right here, though? Look at him. That's a naughty boy if I ever saw one.
How do we get rid of him?
As you say that, you all turn your attention back to Kappa, who has now crawled his way up onto the altar, and he pulls a dagger he unsheaths a dagger and looks at you all and he's like, you haven't won yet? Kappa! And he stabs himself. And as he stabs himself, Klaus, like the altar begins to vibrate and shake. And Klaus looks down at his tummy. And it begins to vibrate and shake as well.
Go your belly.
Hey, what's going on?
The room around you begins to crumble and fall apart, and a hole sort of rips open in the floor, and all of you begin to fall. And as you're falling, you see above you Klaus, as his body is ripped apart by a giant tentacle beast that explodes out of him.
Of course.
And all of you fall
Sure.
into a purple pit. And down here, landing with you, is all that's left of Klaus, the
Like
great
viscera?
dark god,
Oh boy.
Cthulhu. And the group of you,
Seems
group of you-
unsettlingly familiar.
the group of you stand on a precipice overlooking Cthulhu as he begins to summon forth portals to unleash his army of darkness upon the world. I have no idea why you guys can't see it, but I will reveal it.
Yeah, as I said, the fog.
There it is. Oh.
There he is.
Shit.
Oh, he cute.
Dark portals begin to open all around you. And let's see if we can do this. All these creepy, dark, evil portals begin to open.
Oh, nice.
All
yeah.
these portal
Yeah.
opening sound effect.
Yeah, portal opening sound effects. And Cthulhu appears before you with his many eyes demanding your attention. What do you do? Klaus is dead. Klaus Atnus exploded. Klaus Atnus
You
is
killed
gone.
Santa,
Christmas
chat.
is over.
You did this.
Yeah.
I have one
It's
final act of shapeshifting to perform. One final act of holiday
shit.
shapeshifting. So I leap down into the arena where Cthulhu is, and I say to him, I'm like, all right, big boy, you're gonna find that my bark is worse than my bite, and that even though I'm covered in fur, I can still teach you what for. And I'm gonna shapeshift. I got one more. Here we go. Here we go.
One more.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
One
I'm
more
ready. I'm
shapeshift.
ready.
All right, so let's see how many of my shapeshifting uses I'm gonna get. So I got an 8. All right, so I
Okay.
get 2, and let me shapeshift out of the way. I'm going to become the great and terrible Christmas treant.
Oh no! Oh no!
I don't
So-
believe it.
So my skin hardens and grows a thick layer of bark. I grow tall and sappy. My skin sprouts needles and tinsel and wrapping, little Christmas balls, and the star shines from the top of my mighty pinnacle, and I begin to grapple with the terrible tendrilled beast.
Okay, yeah.
So there you go.
Give me a roll for that. Oh, actually, are you using a hold or are you rolling?
I don't know. What does a Christmas tree do? What do we do with a Christmas tree? Maybe I can disgorge presents. Maybe that's I can disgorge some presents.
Might be able to
what
like
else does a
shoot off
Christmas
some.
tree do?
That's kind of the same thing as presents though, because they shoot off some ornaments. But
Well, I figure presents are like gifts for you, so I can like shoot out presents for you.
okay, I'm into
Um,
that.
I think maybe some kind of like sap. Like I can grab them and get sap all over
Yeah, or
them,
like
like stick
or
people.
like
So
shooting tinsel or
Are
something.
your pine?
tinsel.
Your
Got it. Yeah.
I guess pine needles poisonous.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do like
We're all just
presents.
projectiles for some reason.
I love it.
Chat
Yeah,
Lulu, allergic to
presents. So tinsel, like a tinsel and sap kind of deal to like hold them in place. And then, what else can I do? Yeah, some kind of like a beam of from the star, like the
Lights
light
up.
from the star. Yeah. Okay, so starlight, some kind of like maybe blinding thing. Those are, okay. All right. So yes, I will use one of the two, and because I want to hold Cthulhu in place to give my friends a chance to get ready, I will use one hold to spray Cthulhu with long strings of tinsel that you're going to be finding it until March. It's going to be in the carpet until March,
Oh.
so don't even.
Right,
Yeah.
of course.
And
Of course.
yeah. And so just
Okay.
I should wrap it around him, and it's all sappy, and I'm grabbing him, and I'm trying to hold him in place so that everybody else can get ready and jump down here.
Yeah, Cthulhu does the exact same thing to you and wraps some of his tentacles around you as well. So the two of you are locked in this combat now. But because he is a many-eyed god, he has his eyes on all four of you, so his attention is not drawn away. But he is locked in combat with you. Rib Roast,
Right.
Carol, Bernie, what do you do?
Oh, hell no, Rib Roast is jumping right in, like on top
Okay.
of this thing's eyeballs.
All right. Give me a. I imagine this is going to be a hack and slash if you're jumping in.
Oh my gosh.
Can I aid?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Bam.
They take
Okay,
a plus
you get
one.
a plus
I
one.
imagine.
Okay.
So it doesn't miss now, right?
Right, but I can do
so the hack
something
and
as
slash,
well.
the hack and
right?
slash hits, and now both Carol is in danger, and Rib Roast gets hit, but Rib Roast, you get to do damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's just gonna roll some damage.
Okay. Yeah, you
That's-
do 3 damage to Cthulhu. Rib Roast takes damage as well. Yes, Adam.
Yes, yeah. It gets. It doesn't have to be damage, but yeah, Cthulhu gets to make an attack against Rib Roast.
Sure. Rib Roast, you take 18 points of damage. So
Oh,
All right.
Cthulhu, one of its many maws just bites into you, and now you have teeth like into the side of you, and you are just being like chewed on. You have 4 HP left. Another one of the tentacles begins to slither its way towards you, Carol, and will attack you next turn. Bernie, you are under attack, but you can. Yeah, it's your turn.
I think this is one of the biggest curses that Bernie knows is the
Nice.
the curse of Cthulhu. So
It is the worst.
he's gonna try to spout lore to see if he can figure out.
Oh, like its weakness.
Yeah, its weakness.
Yes, do it. Oh, that's so good.
I have a -1 in this though, so
It's okay. I believe in you.
It's
Christmas
gonna be-
miracle.
Nate!
Okay,
we get?
well, something interesting.
Yeah,
tell
I'll
me
tell you
something interesting about the
It's a
monster.
many-eyed god. It's a
Okay.
many-eyed god.
All right. Okay.
Right.
So yeah, one of the tentacles whips up towards you, Carol, and attempts to like just
Does
wrap
the-
around your body and squeeze.
Does the fact that I used my tinsel attack on it like hinder it at all?
Yes, yeah, it's gonna
'Cause
have.
I'm still trying to. I was trying to keep it from attacking them as they go.
Right,
So
right, right.
just
I mean,
check.
they're gonna get bonuses to their dodge actions or defense or whatever it is they do.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I would like to dodge or try to.
Sure.
Uh, 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 Bam. Oh. Is that Dex?
Yeah. I mean, if you're trying to dodge, it'd be Dex.
Yeah. Defying danger. The danger is tentacles.
Yeah, you got a 3, but you have a +5 because of
Oh.
Adam. So you dodge.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
You.
Next we come to Bernie being attacked. Another tentacle lashes out towards Bernie and attempts to grab him as well. How do you want to deal with that?
I will definitely try to defy danger with Dex.
Okay.
Since I don't have the defy danger thing, I'll just roll 2d6 plus 2.
Okay.
8.
Yeah, you're fine. You dodge out of the way. We come back now to Rangifer, who is locked in combat. The tentacles that are wrapped around you begin to squeeze at your bark.
Yeah, I'm gonna just be punching him.
All right. Yes, you're just gonna
Yeah.
straight up defend, just normal defense.
I think I'm gonna hack and slash. I think we're just gonna be trading punches.
Okay.
I'm not trying to avoid getting hurt necessarily, and I'm trying to deal as much damage as I can.
Okay.
Okay. Oof. Nope. I get a 6.
Yeah. So you
Unless
get
somebody,
6.
Carol, want to help. I'm like, Carol, get a little help over here.
Yeah.
Are you Jack Black from Brutal Legend? I guess you are.
Yeah.
You did a 10.
Yeah, you
a
got
good
it. All right.
7.
Okay, so I get a 7. Carol's out of danger. So me and old Chatty here, just sock away at each other. How much damage does my my woody fists, my tree?
Well, you're
punching?
huge. You're as big as Cthulhu
Yeah.
right now. So you do RD20. You do the exact same
Okay,
that
all right.
he has the potential to
It's the
do to
Chaos
you.
Plateau. Here we go. Come on. Big numbers. That's not a big number. That's a 5.
He does to you 15
Jesus.
damage.
No, come on, man.
How much armor do you have as a giant treant?
I have 2. I have 2 armor.
I didn't know if that translates.
His bite is
But
worse than
fifth,
his
that's still enough. That's enough that it kills me. I take all my damage, and I'm reverted back, and I tumble to the earth in a pile of dried needles, and I land on the ground, and I look up, and I look to my friends, and I say the only thing that someone from the frozen north can say in the moment of their death, having failed their friends. Oh, hey, sorry about that, and then I die. So I got to make a roll. I got a chance. I take my last breath. So here we go. Let's see. Is this the end for old Rangifer? What did I get? I got a 7. All right.
Is that stabilization?
So death offers me a bargain. Jesse.
Yeah.
What is I take a walk to the afterlife of the frozen north. It's probably like a great hockey rink, and all my relatives are there waiting, and I'm standing. I've got my stick in my hands, and I got my hockey pads on, and staring down the ice, I see the Grim Reaper, the greatest goalie that ever lived. And there's Saint Gretzky, and he's watching over me, and all I gotta do is make this one last slap shot. What is the bargain that death offers me in exchange to allow me to return?
The bargain that death offers you is that you can come back with 5 HP, but you lose your antlers and your shield.
Ah, all right, okay. So I stare into the hockey mask of the Grim Reaper, marred by so many face blocks, and I set my hockey stick down on the ice. And I look at him and I say, "Not this time, old Grim Reaper. I'm going back. I still got a game to finish." And I turn around and I skate away. On my chubby little body. And
your eyes open, and you're on the ground, and you landed right on your head, and your antlers snapped, and your shield fell off one of the cliffs and is gone, and all you have is your spear and your friends. and 5 HP.
Oh,
That's all you're
And I rub my head, and I'm like, oh, it was a bad idea. Where am I? Oh yeah, the big purple guy. Hey, all right. And I start getting back up.
Yeah, he is now slithering towards everyone on the cliff and kind of ignoring Rib Roast, who's chomping on. Rib Roast, what do? You're like
Punch him in the eye.
fighting off these.
Yeah, she's like being
jaws.
mauled.
You are in a mouth. You're in a mouth right now, basically.
Yeah, just get in there.
Okay, she's actually that's a really good plan. She wants to just climb inside the mouth here.
Yeah. This is
and
no matter
just-
what, it's defy danger. I don't care what. You're just
Okay.
defying danger.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice. Fuck
my
you,
God.
danger.
There we go.
So
my
defied.
God.
Which her goal is to just avoid the gnashing teeth and kind of like just take shelter in the actual mouth.
Yeah, no, you are inside Cthulhu now. You are in Cthulhu's goopy
Horrifying.
purple bowels. Yeah, and what you see before you is a giant inside this like gross, wet, hot mess of the innards of this creature. Is you see before you a giant purple heart.
Oh.
Carol, it's your turn.
Oh.
Carol, what do you do?
I am just seeing all of my friends die, and it makes me so sad. And I'm just gonna, while trying to still, kind of avoid the tentacles, I'm just gonna play a sad song.
No, Carol.
Oh, Carol, go for it.
Are dead on this Christmas, all my friends.
Oh, Bernie's like 5 feet in front of you. Like, what are you doing?
Carol, I'm still alive. I'm right here.
All my friends.
I'm not dead.
Carol, play
Dead
Carol,
on
play
this-
Despacito.
This is so sad.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Roll for me, Carol. Give me a roll.
What am I rolling?
Is this supposed to be
Yeah, what is this
inspiring?
roll for? Are you doing
Is
damage?
this inspiring? What is
Uh,
Are you
happening?
depressing
You know
chat?
what? Yeah,
Is that what
we're
you're
gonna
doing?
say I'm gonna give a 1d4 to Bernie because this song is pissing him off so bad.
I would agree with that. I'm into that.
Nice.
Great.
like
There we
it.
go.
Yeah, your spell works, but you draw unwanted attention. Yeah, so he's coming for you, and there's nothing to stop him now. There is no giant treant there.
Yep.
Right.
But it is your turn, Bernie. What are you gonna do?
Are there eyes on this thing that are bigger than other eyes? Like, does it have the biggest?
Oh
eye
yeah,
on
there
it?
are small eyes, big eyes. There are eyes everywhere.
All right, I'm gonna do a cold
So
shot
many eyes, God.
at the biggest eye it has.
Okay.
That's a 7. I need that 4, 3 again. Oh my God!
No.
8. Still does.
Oh.
It still does something though, right?
At an 8, this is does
Seven,
it hit?
seven to nine. A 7 to
I get to
9 is
attack
always
too?
it's always a success. So you you still hit it if you aim for the head, you hit it and it stands and drools for nothing but for a few moments. But also, yeah, you can Jesse, you can like make a move. You can do something else.
Sure. Yeah. As you fire off a shot, it hits him in one of his eyes, and he kind of goes limp. But the edge of the cliff that you were standing on, the rocks,
Uh-oh.
collapse,
Uh-oh.
and you fall into the chasm below, and you take
That's
3
fine.
damage.
That's fine. I'll take 2. Got 1 armor.
All right. Cthulhu is for the moment out of action. And so Rangifer has a chance to get back to his feet and do something.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Well, so Rangifer is not very useful as a little halfling, especially with no shield. So I'm gonna use my shape-shifting
Don't
power.
you say that?
This time I send my mind back to my childhood when I was a young boy in the kitchen of my parents' house, and around the holidays, my mother would she'd make up these delicious little treats in the shape of all kinds of scary monsters. So I'm gonna become a gingerbread monster. and I'm gonna turn into this cookie man, and I'm gonna fight him with my too hot to eat hands. So let me see how many I get, and then I'm just gonna.
He's beautiful.
I know I'm gonna scald him. That's right. I'm gonna get him. All right. So let's go shapeshifter here. Okay.
Oh.
All right. So something you get to same as what happened with JP. I still get to hold one. I got one gingerbread guy move, but you get to make a move still, Jesse. You get to pick something because I rolled a 6.
Yeah, because Cthulhu is out of commission, you became a gingerbread monster, but unfortunately, you are a very, very flimsy gingerbread monster. So if you land any attacks, you will do 1 HP damage to yourself and start to crumble.
Oh, okay, yeah, like as I crumble. Sure, that makes sense. Okay,
Nice.
got it. I'm into it. Okay,
All
cool.
right. Yeah, okay. So back to Carol. Carol, are you gonna still play, or what are you gonna do? You're gonna be
just
like,
so
we're all
sad.
dead.
Oh, but I did see my friend turn into a gingerbread monster.
That was pretty cool.
So maybe the song is suddenly, all my friends are coming back to life. All my friends are coming back to life. And I would like to give an extra 1d4 damage to
Could you
Ranch.
heal? Could you heal me
Or
instead of
heal
doing any
you.
damage? I'm fucking
know
dying.
what?
I have 5 hit points.
That's a great idea. I would
Hey,
love
Carol
to
over
heal
there, if you could just get me some of that magic healing, that'd be great. Because I'm not feeling so hot.
thing,
I mean,
bud.
you know, I'm sure I smell delicious, but I'm dying on the inside over here.
I gave you 2
Oh,
health.
thank you.
Yeah.
That's much
So
better. I can
your
punch him-
music
punch him 2 times.
gives 2 HP, but also wakes Cthulhu up.
Yeah.
bitch.
Cthulhu
Yeah,
is
Makes
back.
sense. Makes sense.
Bernie, it's your turn.
Am I on stable footing on the ground?
You are. Yeah, you just landed on the ground, so you're fine now. You're on the floor of this cavern.
I'll take Can I just spam called shots at his head? Is that a thing?
I mean, you could certainly try. The thing is, if you fail,
It's bad times.
Then
Yeah.
it's bad times. Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. Cold shot on head. Trying to stun again.
Okay.
Yeah. Keep sending them.
It's an 8.
Nice.
Same thing.
Yep.
I'll deal my damage. 8 damage. Not bad. What's the
Nice.
penalty, Jesse?
All right. Yeah. This time your bow snaps.
Oh no!
You're gonna have to figure out a way to shoot arrows. You managed to get Cthulhu completely. He's incapacitated for the next turn, but your bow is gone. It's snapped. Ribroast, you're inside Cthulhu. You are inside. You see a giant beating purple heart in front of you. What do you do?
You pat yourself down. I know it's here. I know I have it. Yeah. Yeah. She pulls out the fork that she took earlier.
Yes.
She gets it ready. She just stabs it. Just plunges it in this heart
Yeah.
with all her might.
Roll for me a hack and slash.
Come on.
Oh my god! Yes.
Fork you,
Do some
chat.
damage to this thing.
Fork you.
Fork you, chat.
Little-
You do
little
you do
pokey.
3 damage, and purple blood splurts across your face, and its heart begins to bleed, and Cthulhu lets out a screech, and it seems like you might have really hurt Cthulhu, but nothing happens. It just lets out a screech and continues to attack everyone. Cthulhu is incapacitated this next round, but it is now Randifer's turn as a big gingerbread man.
Big strong gingerbread boy.
You have 7
well, if
HP
he's-
now, right?
Yeah, if he's stunned, I don't want to, because I'm so fragile, I don't want to punch him and stuff. Can we, I don't know, should we try to shove him in one of these portals or something? Because they're here. They got to be here for a reason. I don't know. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll do what
Bernie.
Bernie did last time. And
You
I'm
gonna
gonna
spout
try to
some
spout. I'm gonna spout lore. Yeah, I'm gonna try to figure out what the hell is the deal with Cthulhu and these dumb portals.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how we do. Fuck.
Oh my god, 4.
I got a 4. All right. Well, I got like 8 experience points now. I have no fucking clue. I have no idea. I have literally my brain is like an M&M. So I'm just like,
Sure. Yeah. The only thing you guys remember is that it's a many-eyed god. That's all you know.
yeah.
Okay. It is now Carol's turn.
I'll prep aid.
Yeah. Good
Okay.
call. Yeah. Back people up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it becomes Bernie's turn.
I think it goes like everything slows down and the camera comes close to me and it sees me holding my broken bow. Then I
Right,
realize
okay.
after all these years that I don't need the bow, that I can just actually take the arrows and throw them myself. So that's what I'm
perfect.
going to do.
God, fuck.
Yeah.
Is just throw these
Right.
arrows as hard as possible.
The volley. I believe it. Volley
Fucking
attack.
Ave Maria starts playing.
Yeah. A 9. I'll deal damage. 3. Not much.
All right. And what do you want to happen?
I'm going to reduce my ammo by 1. I threw so many arrows because I was just trying to get...
Flinging
Trying to get
arrows.
something.
Yeah, so I reduced my ammo by 1.
Yeah, Cthulhu wakes up being hit by these arrows, and one of its tentacles sort of like reaches for what you assume is its chest, but deep inside is rib roast with a knife inside the heart of Cthulhu. What do you do? I'm sorry, a fork inside.
Keep on forking.
Yeah, dude. She takes the fork out and just keeps a repeated stabbing.
Give me a hack and slash.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You another 5 damage.
Let's keep going.
It is very obvious, Ribros, that you are hurting Cthulhu, but it doesn't seem to be like stopping it from attacking your friends. It's something like no matter what you do to the heart of this creature, Cthulhu is unsatiated in its demand for your friends, and it continues to attack. One of its tentacles reaches out and swipes at Rangifer. What do you
bring
do
it
to
on,
defend?
you big fucker. I'm like basically 2-dimensional, so I'm just gonna like turn sideways so you go swings past me.
Sure.
I'm like about this thick, so
That's a good point. Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Give me a defense roll.
Okay. All right. I'm not very fast though, so I got these legs. Okay, I got it. I got a 7.
Yep. Yeah, you just sort of it just swipes and misses. Carol, you have drawn the ire of almost all of its eyes, and several tentacles begin to shoot out in your direction, trying to grab you. What do you do?
This feels like a really meta thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I shouldn't say that, but
Do it.
I'm gonna and like drop my violin and go like this.
Uh-huh.
That's
Okay, yeah. The tentacles lash out at you. Roll for me, actually. It's still a defense roll. You're gonna defy danger.
Yeah, and since you're kind of doing nothing, it's just like with your constitution, right? Because you're just getting hit.
Okay.
Yeah. So these things come at you. Now, basically, you can either take a hit, or you can be pulled in and end up deep inside Cthulhu as well.
I'll get
Right,
pulled
damage or
All right, yeah. So the tentacles grab you, but it turns out it isn't just a tentacle. It's one of his many tentacled maws, and it just swallows you whole and sucks you inside. And you pop up right beside Rib Roast in its sort of weird internal chamber.
Carol!
Bernie,
It's okay.
Bernie, tentacles come down at you as well. What do you do?
I don't know if there's... I'm trying to think if there's anything mechanical that would do this, but I really need Big C down here.
Yeah.
Can I just
agree.
like focus and call Big C here?
Sure, yeah, I'll give you this roll. There's
17.
passages out of this cave. He could find a way down here.
What is? Well, there's.
If you look at the
command
map,
roll.
there's
Hold on.
several ways just out of the cave. So yeah, he could come down here.
You want me to make a command roll? I guess.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna click this. See what happens. Oh, so I think I just need to roll with that. What would be charisma? I guess just a flat 2d6 for me to call
Sure.
them.
Give me a charisma and yeah.
A 9.
Yeah, he not only does he hear you, he comes running down from the northern passage, and with him is your little puppy friend, and the group of them and the two sailors come run down as well, and they stop and see this giant monster and turn around and run the other way, and that's Bernie. That's when you notice that Cthulhu suddenly focuses his attention completely and totally on the two sailors who turned and ran away. And all of his eyes focus on him. We now go to Rib Roast, who is deep inside of Cthulhu. Inside, he can't attack you. What do you do?
Okay, Carol. Here's this fork. Use it.
Oh, okay.
It's the fork of destiny. I
Oh.
think I'm doing something with it. I'm just gonna give you a 1-2. Okay? You stab this
And then
this purple thing right here.
I see. I got it. You can count on me.
Okay.
Oh, wait until it's my turn.
Okay,
So,
Red Rose. Sorry?
that was just your defense turn. I just gave you an action for the thing. So outside, Bernie Rangerfer, you notice that Cthulhu has completely and totally begun to focus on the two pirates who have turned the corner. And the minute they get out of sight of you and this god, it begins to like shriek and sort of withers, but suddenly turns its attention to the animals that are there and begins to only focus on the animals.
Oh, I just saw the little pirates.
They're real cute.
So cute.
Okay.
What do you do? It's your turn to attack.
Well, Bernie, we're gonna need some kind of creative problem solving to get through here, and I can't get my brain to work around it. What do you think we should do? And I'm like slapping the tentacles away while it's trying to
I don't know. He's focusing. He was focused on the pirates, but now he's focused on the animals. I don't understand why. We keep
Maybe
shooting
this is
and it
one of
does
those-
nothing.
Maybe this is one of those he's only paying it. He's mad because we're paying attention to him. If we just pretend like he's not here and ignore him, he'll just go away.
You mean just keep talking to each other as if nothing else is going on here?
I mean, yeah, all right, let's try it. And I turn my back on the big beast.
All
I'm
right,
like,
yeah, let's turn
boy,
around.
boy, what a great time I'm having down here playing this game and just ignoring this. There's nobody here. We're just playing.
It's a great game.
Playing a game together.
How about that game last night? I can't believe they pulled it out. You know what I'm saying?
It was a good one. They were going around in circles and hitting the puck with the stick there. Oh, that team, they were good stuff. Boy, I like
it.
them.
It was real great. Yeah. Yeah. Is it working?
Yeah. Both of you roll Defy Danger for me.
Okay, with what stat?
With this, I would say this is probably whatever your main stat is.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I'm so wise. Let's see how we do.
I had a
got
7. You
10.
had a 10.
I got
So
10.
2 succeeds. Partial
Yeah,
success for me.
Cthulhu, begins to shriek and wail, and it lashes out one of its tentacles and literally just turns you back around.
Grabs your face.
Yeah, it turns you back around, Bernie, but it can't physically move Rangerfer because he's too big. But it turns you back around, Bernie, and then some of its eyes kind of look a little relaxed compared to where they were, but they're all focused on you. Meanwhile, inside Carol Ribroast, what are you guys gonna do?
Stab it.
Oh, heck
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
Carol
roll
Ribroast.
hack and slash.
Okay. Bam. Oh,
Ribroast is just punching it, just straight
Sure.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, Ribroast, you
Bruising.
get in there and you deal damage to it. Will you both roll damage for me?
3.
Come
Yeah,
on.
you do 5 damage to it, and its heart begins to splurt blood, but some of the blood is a little acidic, and it splashes onto you, Carol, and you
Okay.
take 5 damage.
Carol, no.
What are you at right now, Carol? What is your HP?
14.
Yeah, you're fine.
Dude, Carol hefty.
So, yeah, we come back outside, and Cthulhu begins to attack at Big C. It looks like it's trying to grab it and hold it, and it also appears to be trying to, at least from what you can see, reach out and take Gordy as well.
Oh no.
What does Big C do? I guess, yeah, what is Big C's
Gordy.
role?
Well, his weakness is savage and frightening. His strengths are huge, intimidating, keen senses. So I don't know. You tell me. He doesn't really have any roles as a.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
doesn't
just
operate
roll-
on his own.
Yeah, just do an RD, let's say 11 to
Sure.
roll,
Sure.
and we'll see if it's a 7 to 11, then he can block it. No.
How about a 1, Jesse? How does that do?
No, Gordy and Big C are picked up by Cthulhu and brought close to its chest and sort of like squeezed, and suddenly
Yeah,
both
like,
of them
do
are out of
something.
combat. Yeah, unfortunately, they're both wrapped up in tentacles held by Cthulhu, and it looks like Cthulhu will not let go of these animals. It's your turn, Rantifer. What are you gonna do?
It's fine. Gordy
You've
Howell hasn't
turned
been
away.
entertaining for a couple of years now. Yeah, I'm gonna try to help.
Turned away.
I'm gonna try to help Bernie pay attention to something else, and I'd be like, I'm gonna just tell him like a dumb story. I'm just gonna be like, Bernie, the other day I was out at the bar having a couple of beers with my boys, and
Yeah,
we'd
was-
racked up quite a
Was
quite a
the bar
large
cursed?
tab.
Was it a cursed
And
bar?
so, no, Bernie, it's just a regular tavern. We had this big tab that we had opened, and at the end of the night, Bernie, we closed the tab. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to keep Bernie's attention. Like, over here, Bernie, don't worry about the tentacles.
Yeah, Bernie, do you turn and look away from Cthulhu again?
Yeah, I'm trying to focus because I'm trying to figure out what part of this bar was cursed that he
Sure.
told me about. So
Yeah,
right. He's obsessed
Cthulhu
with
shrieks a
curses.
little bit and like stumbles backwards a little bit more towards one of the portals. And then these two are with all four of these
dear.
are with Cthulhu.
Oh dear.
Fine. Kick us in.
No.
Yeah, inside are Carol and Rib Roast. What do the two of you do?
I'm still stabbing it.
Stabbing? Yeah,
Carol,
all right.
this
Give
is
me the
what
roll.
I
Stab.
have seen.
Give me the stab roll.
I missed. I'm just flailing at this point.
Just like a blind rage, just.
There's blood just like splattered in your eye. You're a mess right now. You can barely see. Rib Roast, what do you do?
Okay, so is the mouth completely closed here?
No, the mouth is like opening and closing and it's trying to bite at different things. You like there are many mouths. You're just sort of in like a chamber
Mhm.
on the inside of the. It's like a stomach / all the organs area. It's just like a big blob creature.
Big blob creature. Okay.
Many tentacles.
Many
eyes.
tentacles, many eyes. So they have no way of knowing what's going on outside of Cthulhu. Right?
I
Can't
mean,
really see
and-
outside the.
No, yeah, we don't know what's going on the inside of
yeah, they don't know what's
Okay.
going on the inside. You guys, I mean, aside from little glimpses, you would imagine if a fight's still going on that you have some idea of what's going on outside. That everyone's
And this-
or some people are still alive.
The only thing in this chamber is just this gigantic blob thing.
Just a big heart. Just a big, throbbing purple heart.
Hmm. Huh. 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 Hmm. Rib Roast is not sure what to do at this point because she's been hitting it to no avail. And Carol is crazily just going like ham with the silverware.
Right.
And she pulls out her jump rope.
Oh my god. Yeah.
And in this moment, she feels that jumping rope is the key to saving everything. She wholeheartedly believes this, as this is her destiny. So she's going to attempt to jump rope while Carol is stabbing this thing.
Sure. Yeah. Do it. Do your jump rope destiny.
I don't remember which one that is. Is that signature weapon?
Well, it depends on what are you trying to do with it.
Jump rope. Just,
Are you trying to fight it or?
I think you're trying to defy danger, maybe.
yes, perhaps.
Yeah, it could be.
Maybe.
Sure. Yeah.
Maybe.
Danger is not living up to your destiny.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
6.
Oh my god.
No.
So she barely jumps
My
one
voice aids
rope.
her. My voice aids her.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll D4.
Aid. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
+1.
There you go.
There you go. That's
That
7.
6 becomes a 7. Yep.
7.
Sure. Yeah, you managed to jump rope, and as you begin to stomp inside of Cthulhu, it like its whole body starts to move and jiggle under the weight of your stomps,
Yeah.
and it bounces more towards one of the portals, and suddenly you can see like its tentacles being like starting to get like sucked in, and your bouncing unfortunately has caused, because of your 7, your bouncing unfortunately has caused Cthulhu's like internal mechanisms to get like violently ill, and its maw throws up both you and Carol right onto the ground, right in front of Rangifer and Bernie, and the two of you just like sort of plop down on the ground, right here. If I could actually get to Carol, you land right there. But Cthulhu is still holding Big C and Gordy.
Oh no.
You got some purple stuff on you there.
Yeah, we're just talking about this bar that Rang was in last night. It's pretty remarkable, right? There's nothing else going on inside the room, right, Rib?
The
Right,
what?
right, Carol? We went to a bar.
Yeah.
They closed
Yeah,
the tab.
we were just having a conversation here about this this trouble that we got into the other night out at the bar after the game, and I was just thinking this was a nice place to just have a chat. Like everything is just fine, and there's nothing else going on. And hey, it'd be great if we had some animal friends over here to have a conversation with. How's that bear of yours doing there, Bernie? Why don't you call him on over here?
Yeah, hey, Big C, why don't you come over here? Rangfer wants to give you a pet. He wants to pet you or something.
Yeah,
Right?
unfortunately for a group of you, Cthulhu, it almost seems like is only listening to you in the background. So whatever conversation you're having, Cthulhu's focused on something else entirely, which turns out to be the two cute animals. All of its eyes and tentacles are sort of petting the animals and completely ignoring you. But if it had ears, you feel like it almost would be listening to you in the background. But it's not really focused on you guys anymore.
He's going on.
Oh, nothing. We're just talking about this bar that he went
I
to.
guess we're talking about a bar.
Yeah, yeah.
I could go.
They were
for
playing some great
meat.
music at that bar.
Oh.
Do you happen to know any type of
Okay.
music that would be at a bar, Carol?
I guess I could. Well, I misplaced my instrument.
Well, that's
At my
fine. You have the best instrument
house?
of it all. It's your voice, Carol. That's the best instrument.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, my friends and I were in a bar doing nothing special.
Yep.
We were drinking mead and talking about games. Oh, my friends and I were in a bar, doing stuff that's normal. It was fun, at least a bit, and then we all went home.
That's lovely. I
That
love
was
it.
a great song about our time in the bar last night. It was really
Thank you.
captured the essence of the entire trip. I thought.
What did we do after the bar?
So is this having any effect? Like, we need to get the animals away from this thing.
No, it's having no effect. You singing, it's just, it knows you're there.
It can't hear
and
us.
accepts that you're there, but it hears you. It just is like focusing on the animals right now, and it just has you on in the background.
I'm willing to sacrifice them for Hurricane. It's fine.
I'm not going to sacrifice Big C, but I will definitely make a command roll if you'll allow it to get Big C over here.
Sure.
We'll just kind of do the same thing because there's not really a command roll. What would you?
Oh, that's true. You can throw arrows at it and make it drop them too, because that's a feature of your called shot, right?
I guess we could. Yeah. Are the tentacles are holding the animals right now, Jesse?
Yeah, there's a bunch of tentacles wrapped, and they're like caressing the animals, and all the eyes are looking at the animals, and it almost sounds like Chathu's making like a noise.
Jesus.
All right, guys. I'm gonna if there were someone in the room, I'm going to hit that person in the arm with some arrows. Okay, you guys just keep talking about that, Bob. And then I just turn around and throw some arrows.
Yeah.
Hit the arms, try to get them to drop them.
Okay.
That's a 9 success.
Mm-hmm.
7
Yeah.
damage.
You throw the arrows, and Cthulhu takes some damage, and drops the two Gordy and Big C drop to the ground. But Cthulhu's still kind of focused on them. Like, he lets go, but his tentacles are about to come back and grab them again.
Does Big C run over to me? Or
Yeah,
can
Big
he?
C's running towards you. Yeah. But it's very obvious all of its eyes are fixed on the two cute animals rather than the four of you.
Mm-hmm.
Ribrose takes off her shirt.
That'll certainly get his attention.
Yeah.
Are we trying to get
Rib,
less
what
of
the
his
fuck are you doing? Put your shirt back on.
Hey, now let's let her try out the plan for a minute here. Don't be so
I'm just
hasty
saying that
here.
didn't happen at the
There
bar.
There might be something to this plan here for a minute now.
Ribrose,
Just
Ribrose,
hang
will
on.
Ribrose, will you roll to defy danger for me?
Yes, I will.
10.
Awesome. Yeah. You lift up your shirt, and all of Cthulhu's eyes turn to you away from the pets. However, you draw its attention, and not the good kind. All of its tentacles lash out towards you. All the tentacles wrap around you and suck you into one of the portals, and the portal closes and you vanish.
Bye.
Bye.
Jesus.
Later days.
The three of you see Rib Roast vanish as if she's been banned or banished into some realm.
She'll be back in like 3 days. It's fine. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, what do I roll to just say something really racist and then like deny it later on Twitter? What do I roll for that? How do I?
Yeah, the three of you, you see your friend thrown into a portal, and the portal slams shut, and she's gone. What
man.
do you do?
What a heated gaming moment. What a heated gaming moment this is.
Guys, where did Rib just go? And why did she do that?
This is why I always say. This is why I always say you can't go on adventures with women. People are gonna talk. Sorry. Oh, sorry, Carol. I didn't see you there.
Oh, no.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no.
Oh boy.
Yeah, strangely enough, yeah, as you say that, two cracks form in your cookie. You're not nearly as strong and whole as you once were, unfortunately, Rangerfer.
God, that's you're telling the
There's
truth.
some flaws. There's some flaws that people have discovered in you.
Yep. That sounds real. What else you got?
but yeah, Cthulhu begins to once again go back for the animals, and is just sort of like listening to you guys, but really focusing on the cute thing in front of it.
I mean, we could just go. That could be a thing. We could just get out of here.
Well, what about?
Yeah, let's just jump through a portal.
You want to just go? But what about Big C? Get him to follow us, and we'll leave.
Bring Big C. Yeah.
And
Let's all just jump through a portal. Heck it. We're gonna die otherwise. Like.
I mean, I'm down.
It's one of those catch-22 situations where the only way to win is just not to fight in the first place. Come on, let's go. And I like wave one of my gingerbread arms at the portal. Let's go. We got to chase after our half-naked friend over there. I wasn't done seeing her plan. Okay, come on. And I start running over towards the portal.
Yeah, no,
I'm pretty sure Rib Roast has got some more plans. We got
okay.
Go.
All right, let's go. Yeah.
I run
that's
through
the
a
plan.
portal. Fuck it.
Yeah. We all go through. Big C comes as well.
Yeah, you all
yeah.
jump through the portals, and Cthulhu is left by itself in this cave, and with nothing to watch and nothing to listen to, begins to rip itself apart out of anger and rage and frustration, and its tentacles tear at itself, and eventually it just explodes, and you see this giant, bright purple explosion off the coast from like the cameras from a distance in one of the towns, and like the troll doorman is staring out and he sees this explosion in the distance. The four of you are whipping through space and time as you go through these portals, and
Oh my God.
as you explode through, you see alternate realities where people are being gifted by different versions of Klaus, and you see children celebrating, and you see your world, and you see that even though the Santa figure of your world is gone, that people still kept up with the tradition, and even though you are gone as well, that still there is still some hope. You all flip and twirl, and as you're spinning around in time and space, you begin to separate from each other, and one of you flings off into the distance, another one flings off into the distance, and the last, this is where I'm going with this. This is the last.
I hope I know where you're going with this, because
the last person remaining is Bernie, who is flipping through space and time, and suddenly a hole opens, and he pops out into the arms of a man in a mask, and he looks down and hands it over to a woman, and she says, "I'll name you JP." The end.
What was
all
this?
right. That's how we
Why
end
did I
it.
do this?
That is not. Man, I thought you were gonna put me in Mixer or something like that. I didn't know where the fuck.
Amazing. There was no better
Really?
possible.
Yeah. No, that's beautiful.
Wow.
That's great.
Yeah, also, all of you all were also born too, and that's why you're where you're at, and this is like, it's part of the story.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's good.
That's how we ended.
And hey, at least we all lived. You know, that's what counts here. We all lived. Last year they didn't live. Christmas with Cox
The best
2017.
Answer was to ignore Cthulhu. There you go.
Yeah.
That's the moral of the story.
Yeah.
That's how
See,
you
that's
feed
why
the
I
beast.
tried covering my eyes and shit. It didn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were still in the room though. That's why he had you on in the background.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You just gotta log off sometime.
You just gotta
true.
log off sometimes. That's all. That's all there is to it.
Just gotta log off.
Yeah, that was the world, and then JP was born. The end.
That's what
Love
happens
it.
when you're. Yeah.
Is this the part of the show where we prove that we haven't learned anything? We all tell the audience where they can find us and when we're going to be streaming next.
That's
Because-
right, Adam.
Exactly.
Why don't you go ahead and do some shout outs for us there?
Well, I desperately need your love and attention, and you can deliver it to me over at twitch.tv/Adam Koebel or on Twitter at SkinnyGhost. If you want to play this ridiculous game, I co-wrote it. It's called Dungeon World. Just look it up, dungeon.world. All the text of it is free, so you can have your own weird Cthulhu adventures. Thanks for coming, everybody. And it's so much fun getting to play. So thank you, Jesse, for doing all the hard work, and JP for putting it together, Elspeth and Dodger. It was lovely to play with you. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for being here. Dodger?
Can I go?
You want to do some
Yeah.
shout outs? Yeah.
Can I go? No,
Yes,
she means
please.
leave. Can I go? Bye.
Because
Can I go?
after this, I have to like run out of the room. But
I'm assuming so. Yeah.
yeah. Hi guys, I'm Dodger. I'm at Dex Bonus on pretty much everything. And I was on Christmas with Cox last year, so I'm delighted to have come back. It was super, super fun. And I knew that it was going to lead to a tentacle monster again. I just knew it in my gut. So thank you for not disappointing, Jesse. And yeah, it's super fun to play with you guys. And yeah, I hope that we can do it again soon.
Awesome stuff.
And now I'm gonna go attend to my baby.
Yeah.
Love you all. Bye.
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 Elspeth, some shout outs, please.
Hey, what's up? I'm Elspeth. You can find me at twitch.tv/Elspeth. I break TOS every day. I had to throw that in there. I was like, all right, if we're dealing with chat, we gotta at least do something awful. Yeah, it was great to be here. Thank you so much for having me on Christmas with Cox. This was lovely. Thank you, JP. Thank you, Adam, for creating Dungeon World, and thank you, Jesse, for taking us all for a wild ride. It was fantastic. I'm very happy to be a part of it. Thank you.
Glad you were here. Jesse, last but not least, some shout outs. Why are you laughing over there?
Man. I'm embarrassed by that ending, but I'm glad that's where we went.
It was great. What?
Yeah, that's how JP was born.
Nice.
That's the truth. Yeah, God, hi everyone. All my information is like around. I just want to give a huge shout out to Adam for helping me with this entire thing from start and conception to finish. He was there for the birth of JP, so I just feel like I'm gonna call him Daddy from now on.
Wow.
And
Good. Perfect.
yeah, this was so much fun, and I'm glad that we did something totally different from last year. And I think that the cast was amazing, and from Dodgers, I'm gonna say fantastic singing to Elspeth trying to, I think, be every British guy in every British movie ever, to Adam apparently being filled with a lot of Canadian knowledge that I love. Like, I got those things. It wasn't Canadian references that were like, oh, you gotta go see Gooby or whatever. It was like actual real things I knew. So I was like, all right. If he would have said he had like, I don't know, Timbits or something, then I would have been really in. And JP, once again, for hosting this and being awesome. And you guys were great. And thank you to chat for tuning in. I'm done. Let's go drink.
Yee.
Oh, all right. We got to go drink. We got to get out of here.
It's already
We're going to a
got
bar.
started.
Yeah, he's already getting started. in his
It's
head.
water. It's water. It's water.
All right. Well, that is it for Christmas with Cox 2018. We'll be back in 2019, probably. I would think. We don't have any other plans next Christmas, so I guess we'll see. We'll see next year.
If we're still here as a planet, we'll be back.
That's true. Yeah. If the planet survives Christmas with Cox,
That's a
carries
good
on.
outlook.
Yeah, it's a good outlook.
to have.
Be hopeful this holiday season.
Barring any comets or any terrible disasters, we'll be around.
Yeah, exactly. We're out. Thanks again for watching, everyone.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
guys.